Okay, so this expression is the harder I work, the luckier I get. Or the harder I practice, the luckier I get. Or the more I practice, the luckier I get. So what this is meaning is that luck is not just a random thing. That's what they're intending to say is that luck is not just a random thing, but it can be influenced by working hard. So if you think about Bill Gates, he actually happened to be very lucky because uh, uh, he happened to be at the right place at the right time, right? He met the right people and he had access to computers when most people didn't. Steve Jobs, the same thing. He happened to be at the right place at the right time, and he happened to be have the right hobby, uh, you know, in the right location, right there in California when things were taking off. However, if he had not worked hard, that all of that those lucky chances would have never gone anywhere, right? Okay, so this quote is attributed to. Hang on a second. Is this going to work? Okay, it worked. Okay, so this quote is attributed to. Sometimes they attribute it to this person. It's attributed to a lot of different people. Thomas Jefferson. So I don't think they really know who said it, but this guy is famous for saying it. Gary Player, he's a golfer, South African golfer, and he says the harder I practice, the luckier I get, which really means that if you practice, you can increase your chances of having the skills necessary to win the game, even if that win seemed to be also influenced by luck. Okay, so the quote implies that luck is not purely a random or external force, but can be influenced and enhanced through dedicated practice or through dedicated work. So, like, let's say, for example, you are a violinist, right? And you've spent your life practicing, and you get on stage, and everything just works perfectly, and um, you make a great performance, and then somebody comes up and introduces themselves and says, "Oh, you're wonderful. Would you like to come and join my symphony?" Right? And so you had a lucky chance, but had you not worked that hard practicing the violin for all of those years, that opportunity would never have presented itself. Or let's just say another thing is like, let's say you you were working hard at Walmart, let's say for example, and you were saving your money, saving your money, saving your money, and then some lucky chance comes up and you get a chance to go to Budapest. It's maybe your dream to go to Budapest, right? And and live your dream. Maybe you have some kind of interest there. Well, you had all of that money saved from the job that you were working at Walmart, so now you can go. Otherwise, that opportunity would have been wasted. Or let's say, for example, you spend a lot of time in the gym building up your muscles, right? And then the girl of your dream, by chance, just by chance, uh, you know, co- comes into your life, right? And she notices your big arms or something like that, and then she becomes interested in you just, like a little bit attracted by your physique, right? So that hard work that you did in the gym mixed with the chance that girl happened to be there, then the harder you work, the luckier you get. How can I say it? Like if you work hard, these opportunities will not be wasted because you have the skills necessary or the money necessary or the muscles necessary to make it happen, right? So, um, when you study, let's say, for example, you study hard, right? And you put in all the time, you make pretty good grades, and then uh, the opportunity comes to get a job, and you happen to get an employ. Oh, here's a good one. I got a good one. I just thought of this. So let's say you spend all of your time uh, studying English, and you don't even understand why you're doing it. Why should I, you know, am I just wasting my time? You know, you spend all of these hours and hours and hours and hours, and then it happens that you meet somebody in a bar, and they're looking for someone to work for their company, but they have to speak English. Boom, you're there. You're ready. And so, you're sort of, when I was studying German, I often had to think of a motivation, like, why am I doing this? Why am I studying German? And so I had these like dreams that I would somehow uh, save somebody's life. That there was a German guy getting ready to jump off the top of a building, and I was like, don't do it. I speak to him in German or something. But anyway, that's a stupid example. But the the thing is, what you're doing is you're doing all of this work so that the opportunity, when it comes along, then you can take that opportunity. You have that money saved, or you've got the muscles, or you got the brains, or the grades. The harder I work, the luckier I get. Or that when I uh, practice my golf swing and practice, then when the opportunity comes to get lucky, then I've got the skills necessary. Okay? So I will talk to you on the next idiom.